When I was a kid, shortly after I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and the type of insulin I was using and was initially started on was the recombinant human, the biosynthetic human insulin. A few weeks after I was diagnosed with diabetes, a scary thing happened, and nary a specialist or an endocrinologist or anybody on the medical field could figure out why a 7-year-old female diabetic had a bout of amnesia. When I say a bout, I mean a 24-hour stint of complete inability to tap, important things that I could remember. Like, I was fascinated and absolutely loved the neighbor's dog. The dog's name was Cookie. Who wouldn't love that? I couldn't remember the dog's name. I couldn't remember anything. In fact, I couldn't even speak completely. And it was a scary situation. And, these are types of things that Eli Lilly did not give doctors a heads up. Possibility, there might be some sort of problems going on. Everybody report your adverse events on the brand new biosynthetic recombinant human insulin. It was, excuse my language, but it was just, I was going to use a curse, but I'm not going to. I'm refraining. But what I will say is that the symptoms of hypoglycemia are interesting, but just for everybody across the board to realize that your body does everything it can to protect the most vital and important organs. And being that we're crafty mammals that have a central nervous system and a brain to protect, and most everything that goes on in the body is triggered in one way or another by the brain. The human body tries to protect itself and protect the brain, and the use of recombinant biosynthetic human insulin to an extreme is very much resisted by the body, which is why a lot of times when people with type 2 diabetes begin insulin treatment, they become more resistant to insulin, and they end up having to take an extraordinary amount of insulin, which could be quite dangerous to the body. I'm sorry, it's a statement of fact, and you can attack me for this, or you could do some investigation yourself. But I wanted to share that very harrowing experience because my parents were scared to death. The doctors had no idea how to explain it, and it could happen to any new child, put on insulin analogs nowadays, because it overrides a lot of ways that the body tries to resist insulin. And I think you should be aware of the fact, and definitely bring this to the attention of your endocrinologist or your diabetes specialist if you have a inexplicable bout of amnesia one day. This is definitely an issue with diabetes treatment, and you need to bring it to the attention of the insulin manufacturer as well, because just because they don't thoroughly understand the damage that their product can cause doesn't mean you can't bring it to their attention and make them own the consequences of it and protect you as a consumer, protect you as a person with diabetes. It's important. We need to know. We need to make this world safer for people with diabetes. I'm Allison Love Beatty. Go to alliesvoice.com, subscribe to future blogs, or just keep checking back on YouTube. And I'll see everybody next time. Take care.